Representing Kazakhstan, Sana Patskinova. Representing Azerbaijan, Bikakim Valieva. Representing Japan, Ai Yamamoto. Representing Thailand, Wandi Kumwar. Representing United Arab Emirates, Mosa Al-Zayudi. Representing Egypt, Omama Opa. Representing Vietnam, Chao Huan Toyet Luya. This is Group B. Please welcome the athletes for Group A. Representing Morocco, Nasha Al-Qara. Representing the People's Republic of China, Xi Shanshan. Representing Chile, Camila Campos. Representing the Russian Federation, Tamara Pontonea. Representing Turkey, Besra Tuman. Representing the People's Republic of China, Xiao Qiujian. Representing Mexico, Amalia Perez. Representing Ukraine, Mariana Shevchuk. This is Group A. Members of the jury are from Hungary, Sister Kieko, from the United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Hamadi, and from China, Wei Manlian. The technical delegate from Valencia, Kamarushman Kaki.
Hello, welcome to Nur-Sultan for day 4 of these World Para Powerlifting Championships. Women's action dominating a lot of the day. Later on, the women's up to 61 kg final. Coming up now, the women's 55 kilo decider, 16 going in this. Here's the schedule for today. 3 more gold medals to add to those we've already seen. 2 glorious ones for Egypt yesterday. Russia have claimed a couple as well. First 2 men's crowns. Just approaching 11:30 in the morning, Kazakhstan time. Mariana Shevchuk, the world record holder, goes in this, as does the junior world record holder, Bezra Duman.
World Para Powerlifting Championships. Without further ado, everybody put your hands together for the live voice of the World Para Powerlifting Championships.
So here we go then, and here is the field, starting off with Group B, and Zanit Tazinikova we're going to see first of all for the host nation Kazakhstan here in Nur-Sultan. Bekakanim Valiyev of Azerbaijan, who appears now and again at major championships. Zoe McDonald, who's come onto the scene in the past couple of years. This is Group B, who we're going to see first of all. We go all the way up to 92 for Amaima Omar of Egypt. This will be Group A a little bit later, and we go up to the really severe weights. And what a battle should be in store between Xiao Kujan, the former World and Paralympic champion, and the reigning champ, Amalia Perez, and the world record holder, Mariana Shevchuk. Look at our officials for today's affair. And we're close to the starts.
Наша спортсменка заказала своей первой попытки 50 килограмм. До 20 июля будут продолжаться данные соревнования, и мы, точнее, у сборной Казахстана есть уже медали, но пока это медали только заработали наши юниоры до 40 килограмма.
So once again, we're just a few moments away from getting started. We want you to count us down to the action. Don't forget, your assistance gets this show going.
13 июля начались уже соревнования.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loaders, please load the bar to 50 kilos. Rack height 9.
So, greetings, here we go then. Very good morning from Will Downing from Nur-Sultan. The first ever Para-Powerlifting World Championships to take place in this nation. But we have had in Almaty just a 17-hour drive down the road at Asian Championships previously here in 2015. And it will be a home lifter who we shall see first of all. It's Sadat Tasikhanova of Kazakhstan, who previously in able-bodied powerlifting has been a Kazakhstan silver medalist a couple of times over. And she's going for 50 kg straight away here in front of her home crowd. So 50 then for our first attempt of this competition. And Tasikhanova is going to get the nod for that. Well, it's an early lead for Kazakhstan. Good news. Very straightforward for a lifter who is making a major championship debut in para powerlifting. Sergey Vadyushkin, her coach, will be satisfied with that. So also getting us underway then at 50 for Azerbaijan, Bekakinim Valayeva. Fifth in the EGO World Cup in Hungary in 2017, fourth in the FASA World Cup previously, and she was at the European Championships last year in Bergsamir, but didn't register a mark. Based in Baku, just across the Caspian Sea from us here. So Bekakinim at 50. Unfortunately, no mark on this occasion. Happened to her in Bergsamir last year, where she'd three of those. This occasion it is no lift for the final section of that, so she can only try and get things straightened up next time.
Representing Japan, McDonald.
So next up for Japan, Eri McDonald, Yamamoto. She finished sixth in the America's Open Championship, Copa America in Bogota in December. No mark in the Asia Oceania Championship last year, and same story at the last World Championships in Mexico City. Our coach here with her, John Amos, as you can see, involved for a long, long time in this sport. Based in Tokyo, started a powerlifting team in Canada when she was unable to start a para hockey team. Was involved in Canada at ice hockey for a few years also. And she's going for 55 here. She's had a couple of championships where she hasn't been able to register a lift, but put that right in Bogota. She is on the boards. All three referees pleased with that, and so will she be. Well done, Eri. So Eri McDonald clears at 55. Nice achievement. Next to go then for Thailand. Former Asian Games champion, and in the past couple of ASEAN, Southeast Asian Games, bronze most recently in 2017 and silver in 2015. Fourth in the Asian Games last year in Jakarta, but no mark in the Asia Oceania Championships a few weeks before that in Kitakyushu. Wandikong Mang of Thailand, and 75 is her target here. So first lift for Wandi at 75, and all against. 2 for the chest, 1 for the lift. Little bit of bar trouble as well. So all three are voting it down for the moment. So next to go now for the United Arab Emirates, it is Moza El Zioudi. It's her third World Championships. Mexico City, she finished in 13th place, and 10th for her in Dubai in 2014. Her sister Mariam has also represented the UAE at those championships in Dubai 5 years ago. 5th in the Asian Para Games last year, and in the FASA World Cup, 5th place finishes the last 2 years. They had a new venue for it this year, Crosstown. Going for 75 here. Based in Fujairah. And she pushed through well, and that will be given to her. At 75, El Zioudi sets the new standard.
First attempt, representing Vietnam.
For Vietnam now, it is Chao Huang Thuet, and 90 will be her target. Silver in the last two Asia Para Games. Jakarta last year, in Incheon in 2014. Silver in the World Championships back in 2006 when they were in Korea, South Korea, and Busan. But no mark when she returned to World Championship action 11 years later, which was the most recent one in Mexico City. Fourth at the Beijing Paralympic Games. Couple of fifths, Rio and London, actually Athens as well. Going for 90 for the lead here for Vietnam, Chao. Well, it's 2-1 against, and it was the press from our centre referee and the side referee in the right. The other one, who'd voted first, more than satisfied. So Chao, for now. We've got one more lifter to go in Group B, and here goes Amima Omar, who's going for 92. Her first attempt was going to be 90, but she's added a couple onto the bar instead to try and increase her advantage. Mima Omar finished 7th in the most recent World Championships before this one in Mexico City. Silver previously in the FASA World Cup in Dubai. That was 2 years ago. But hasn't been on the world circuit since Mexico City 2 years back. Mima Omar going then for 92. So here she goes. And that's a good lift, all three. Fabulous stuff. New leader for Egypt, Mima Omar. And she turns 32 next week. Happy birthday.
Loaders, please load the bar to 55 kilos of rack height 9. Second attempt to representing Kazakhstan, Sana Pasakinova.
For Kazakhstan, going for 55 after a clearance of 50 last time. Sanat Tazikanova. Well, cleared 50 impressively, but 55 this time. They've all voted her down in the final press. So that's something to rebuild on. Yep. Not even on the way up.
Second attempt, representing Azerbaijan,
next to go, it's Bikakinim Valiyev of Azerbaijan. Will she have a lot to talk about after this? This to go fourth. So 56 for Valieva. It's a bit of a struggle on the way up, though. And no joy they've all got against in terms of the press and the bar control. So looking to avoid her fate in the European Championships, where she missed out entirely in registering a mark. Got to get it next time. Harry McDonald comes up next then. 55 achieved as the 56 from Valieva gets missed, unfortunately, just a little bit ragged. Has to fix that, she knew anyway. Real struggle on the way up. Harry McDonald then. Got 55 well in the previous round, and there's a target of 59 to increase her position in the bronze medal spot for now. .59 to give her a bigger foothold in Group B. Still Group A to follow here. Oh, that'll be good for her. Yes, she's done it again. That's two successful lifts. Eri Yamamoto, Eri McDonald. Both names are on all sorts of different systems here, so one of them's right. Cleared 55, cleared 59, just one against, and that actually one against came up first, but the other two referees gave her the clean bill of health for this. Nice lift. And a good one too.
Second
Stays in third position, but improves by 4 kilos. Next up for Thailand. Former Asian Games champion from Incheon in 2014, Wandi Kongwang. Missed 75 in the first round and going for that again here. Wandi Kongwang then for 75. Didn't get it last time. What about now? Well, she got it raised, and this time they will see it her way. All in her favour, and Kongwang on the head-to-head. She matches Al-Ziyudi, but it's third place for her. Al-Ziyudi still above her. The body weight, 1.5 kilos lighter for Al-Ziyudi, so she gets the head-to-head nod. But Kongwang at the moment goes into the bronze medal position. Al-Ziyudi coming up next, aiming for 78 to increase her lead in the silver medal position over Kongwang. Currently level on 75 each. For 78 then, Mazar Al-Ziyudi for the United Arab Emirates. .78 to improve her lot in the silver medal position. Just waggled a little bit on the way up, and as a result, 2-1 against. Not a terrible lift, not counted as a good one. Quite close to it. Got 75, didn't get 78. 2 and against.
Second attempt, representing Vietnam, Cho Hong Thuy Loan.
Very fruitful late 2018 for Chao Huang Toyat Lan. Silver in the Asian Games, bronze in the Asia-Oceania Championships. Couple of Asian Games silvers. World Championship silver in 2006. Missed 90 in the opening round. This to take the lead though on 93. She's added another 3 kilos to the bar. .93, and it's good for her to hit the front and go to the gold medal position.
Loaders, please load the bar to 94 kilos, rack height 14.
Well, that time it was a belting lift, and to round off the second round, Maima Omar of Egypt currently knocked down off the back of that to the silver medal position, but a chance to regain top spot. She's heading for 94 again here. Omar for 94, that 7th place finish at the last World Championships. Should be doing very well to emulate that, considering that she starts off here in Group B. Lifted 92 to achieve that. She's already matched it. Opportunity to beat that here with this lift. Maima Omar at 94. And she has all 3 on the board. Good feat.
Well, at the end of the second round, another good lift from Omar, which means that she's now lifted 94 kilos. She leads from Chao of Vietnam. Third round coming up, loaders. Please load the bar to 56 kilos. Rack height.
Into round 3 of Group B. To wrap up, Maima Omar, our leader on 94. Chao Huang Toyet in the silver medal position. Mosa Al-Ziyudi on the head-to-head with Kwang Mang. The bronze for the United Arab Emirates. Bikakami, Valayeva. Third attempt after misses at 50 and 56 for Azerbaijan. So 56 for Bikat Ganeem. She's had some good high World Cup results. This to get on the board here. And it's 2-1 against, and she is wiped out. It was a better effort, definitely, the side referees going against in terms of that press. Centre referee was satisfied. Just needed one more in her favour. She didn't get it. And doesn't register a mark. Much improved effort, and obviously from this angle, and that's why you can see the centre referee, Lee Yu-jin, was very happy with it, but the side referees saw movement that they didn't like on the way up. Sanet Tazikhanova of Kazakhstan got 50 in the first round, missed 55 in the second. And a major championship debut. Aiming for 57. It wouldn't improve her overall standing. She would stay in 6th place, but extra achievement to get within a couple of extra kilos of Eri McDonald. That was a nice solid one. She's punched through. She's got it. 2-1 in her favour. Sanet Tazikhanova hits 57. Next up then for Japan, and it is Eri McDonald. That was an excellent lift for Tazikhanova. Not the most even, but never mind. Good enough, and that's what counts. There's only 2 lifters who could get all 3 right. We're going to go the way of Eri McDonald here. Canadian-based for a good few years. Actually, Lenny Kravitz played at the Canadian Super Bowl once, the Grey Cup, and he just about got out from the halftime show with his dignity and his clothes intact. There's not a lot of time left. Struggle with that in 63, and it's just the 2 successful lifts though, 55 and 59, but that's good news. She's had a couple of major international championships where she didn't register a lift at all, so this is a very good thing, and she's in 5th position for now. Real struggle on the way up.
Representing the United Arab Emirates, Musa Al-Ziyudi.
We've got 4 lifters to go in this third and final round in Group B, and Musa Al-Ziyudi is first up for the United Arab Emirates. A clearance at 75, a miss at 78, this for 79. Now she gets this, she's not going to move above third place, but nobody can dislodge her. At worst, it would be 11th overall. That's going to be just one off her best ever World Championship finish, which was 10th at home in Dubai. In terms of her final place, it's academic, but she's going to get it. White lights right across the board. 3 out of 3. She made it work.
Loaders to load the bar to 80 kilos, rack height 10. Third attempt, representing Thailand,
Wandi Kwangmang of Thailand. 2 attempts at 75, got the second going now for 80. Let's put her into the bronze medal position. $80 then for Wandi Kwangmang. Got it raised, but problems with the chest sequence according to the referees. For 2 of them, and for the other it was just the press. So she misses out, but she did get that successful lift in the middle on 75, and that's where she ends up in the competition.
Loaders to load the bar to 98 kilos, rack height 8.
It was the chest sequence she was voted down on. Obviously may have felt that there just wasn't enough of a press against the chest, so we've got 2 to go in this group, and first of all it is Chao, Wang, Toet, Luan. The Asian Games silver medalist, the Asia Oceania bronze medalist from last year. She's going for 98 here for the lead. Put her into the gold medal position with Group A to come. There you go, flew through it. 2-1 in her favour. Tremendous, our new leader. Chow on 98. Just superb. And remember, she had missed that opening attempt at 90, but how well she improved as the competition wore on. First 93, then this at 98. Glided through it.
Representing Egypt, please welcome Omar.
And to round off Group B, Amaima Omar once more, having cleared 92 and 94, going here at 99 to take the lead again. She would be the only lifter in this group to go through the entire competition with all three lifts being successful. Omar at 99. And this is for the lead again, with Group A to follow. And she pushed through really well. That was a nice clean lift, no problem at all. And she is back in the gold medal position. We've seen some really good quality lifting in this group. She'll lead for a bit to come. She's gone way into the first round marks that are going to be attempted in Group A on the way. It was very, very successful. And she did a great job. So Maima Omar with that 99. Chow 98, El Ziyudi 79. The gold, silver and bronze positions at the moment. So into Group A we go, and this is Najat El Garav, Morocco, going for 95. African Championship silver medalist last year in Algiers, silver medalist in Eger in the World Cup back in April, and in her time as a para-athlete, gold in the discus at London 2012. And 2-1 in her favour, puts her right up the board immediately with a fast lift. She goes into the bronze medal position.
Loaders, please load the bar to 95 kilos, rack height 9. First attempt. Representing China, please welcome Xishan
Xishan of China, former Asia champion, former Asian Games champion. In terms of the World Championships, a silver medalist in Dubai in 2014 and 2010. The Paralympics bronze in London 2012. .95 her first round target. Silver in the Asia Oceania Championships last year in Kazakhstan. Uzmurtieva of Uzbekistan took the gold in that. She's up later today. And at 95, that looks good, and it is going to be given that way. And again, 2-1 in her favour, as was the case with Jat El Gara. Asian Games champion in Incheon in 2014, didn't defend her title. Tends to be the case with lifters now and again from China, though. They have a lot to put through. Silver in Kazakhstan, though, and won both the Asian and Open titles in Almaty here in Kazakhstan back in 2015 at the Asian Championships. And the 3 Asian Championships that we have had, she has medalled in every one. 2 golds and a silver. Camila Campos of Chile, who also medalled in Kazakhstan. In the Open competition, she won a bronze, gold in the Copa America, the Americas Championship in Bogota in December. Previously a silver in that, and a bronze in Toronto at the Pan Am in 2015. Won at the Egger World Cup a couple of years ago, based in Santiago. Well, she's been at the University of Santiago. No help required. Strong push through, and she clears at 103 to go into the gold medal position. The first clearance over 100 in this women's 55 kg final. Campos in the mood for it. Only 1 world championship previously to her name. She finished 5th in Mexico City. She's pitching herself as 6th heaviest going into it, but we will see.
First step to representing Turkey, please welcome
the world junior champion from Friday. Junior world record holder as well. 114, so it's worth watching what Bezra Duman does throughout this competition. She's going to start off at 110. Silver in the European Championships last year in Berck-sur-Mer. Won the junior gold there. Remember, they're not 2 separate competitions there as they are here. It's all done together. She was the leading junior, so it was gold as well as the senior silver. Twice junior world champion. Had done it in Mexico City with a junior world record. Improved on that in Berck-sur-Mer. Improved on that here as well. And 110 to kick off, and she's into the lead. 2-1 in her favour. Good job, well done. Bezra Duman.
Ladies, please go to the bar to 110 kilos, right height 2.
Next to go, 110 target for the returning Tamara Podpolnaya of Russia. Former European, World and Paralympic champion. Those titles lost during Russia's absence from parasport, she's back to claim them all, if she can. Paralympic champion in Sydney in 2000. Athens in 04. World champion. 2 occasions we've gone to Kuala Lumpur with that, 2002 and 2010. But the last 2 European championships before the Russian absence, she took the European titles in Aleksandr 2013. Egger 2015. Podpolnaya for 110. And that puts her into the gold medal position. 2-1 in her favour.
Ladies, please go to the bar to 117 kilos, right height 8.
It's a nice clearance. Lee Eugene, the centre referee from Korea. The side referees, Mahmoud El Shosbeni of Egypt and Jefferson Taffarel from Brazil. But she pushed through that really, really impressively as we go to the top 3 lifts. From the People's Republic of China, Xiao Kujan. She's shown her form by taking the open gold at the America's Championship, beating everybody in the field in Bogota. Beijing Paralympic champion in 08. World champion 2006 in Busan. .117, and she has cleared it to go into the gold medal position. Xiao Kujan for China's there. Well, it's been impressive. Everybody's cleared so far in this opening round. And 117 for Xiao Kujan puts her in a prime spot for a medal here. 2 to lift. She's in the gold medal spot. It'll be the bronze medal position at the very, very least for it at the end of this round. There is a tremendous battle for the gold medal here. The reigning Pan Am, America's, World and Paralympic champion for Mexico, Amalia Perez. Golds in the last 3 Paralympic Games, 3-time world champion. and every American para-powerlifting competition in history she has won. 3 times. It's been contested for at the Para-Pan Ams. Twice there's been an America's Championship, and she has won gold every single time. World Championships, 3 golds, 3 silvers, dating back to 1998. So Perez going then at 120. And that has gone against for the chest sequence. So it's no lift against Perez. There'll be a little bit of pressure on maybe off the back of that. Bit surprising considering the all-time record. She had to fight really hard to get her title back on home soil in Mexico City after a couple of World Championships where there'd been silver medals being a lot. She knew she was going to have a big fight on anyway, and she does.
Representing Ukraine, please welcome Mariana Shevchuk.
Shevchuk, 125, the world record holder. The reigning European champion. The world silver medalist. Gold at the FASA World Cup in Dubai in February, where she set that new world record of 131. For the lead, 125 for Shevchuk, and she has breezed through it to take the lead and to go into the gold medal position by 8 kilos clear of Zhao Krizhan. Perez under pressure even more so off the back of that. Shevchuk with a terrific lift. She's our leader for Ukraine, 125 ahead of Zhao Krizhan of China at 117, and Besra Duman of Turkey in the bronze medal position on 110 on the head-to-head against Podpolnaya, the count back and body weight. Duman has the advantage in terms of body weight, only about 250 grams. As we go into round 2, and it's 3 figure lifts all the way from here. Najat El-Ghara going for 100. This to send her from 9th up to 6th. $100 kg then for Najat El-Ghara of Morocco. That silver claimed in the African Championships last year in Algiers. Didn't register a mark in the Fazal World Cup this year where we had that new world record, but she's good again here. 2-1 in a favour from the side referees. Perfectly satisfied with what they've had a view at. Goes into 6th position.
Loaders, please load the bar to 100 kilos, rack height 9.
Cleared 94 in the last World Championships, well, she's got over 100 now. Here's Shi Shanshan of China, mirroring El Gara. 95 in the first round, 100 here. Can she mirror her in clearing this as well? And she would go 6th. Based in Handin, has been in Hebei 5 years since a global medal. This to put her 6th. She'd be still 10 kilos off the top 3. But she drove through, and it is again successful. We've had only one miss so far in Group A. It's an exceptional standard. 2-1 for her.
Loaders, please load the bar to 106 kilos, rack height 50.
And again, nothing to criticize there. Spot on. Shi Shanshan goes up into 6th place.
Representing Chile, Campos.
Camila Campos of Chile. This for 106. It would keep her in 5th position, but would send her 4 kilos off the medals. The America's champion. So in a different weight division to Amelia Perez in Bogota last December. Bronze in the Pan Am Games in Toronto, where she had a major championship debut 4 years ago. $106 for Campos, part of that really strong Chilean team. A real strain on the way up, and she'll be okay for it. 2-1 in her favor. Campos is okay at 106. She doesn't move up the standings, but she does improve her weight by 3 kilos. Fine lift, real quality stuff. Tamara Podvalnaya currently in 4th spot. This to put her into the bronze medal position ahead of Besra Duma. Can she pull it off? Two European titles, 2 world crowns, 2 Paralympic Games. Coached by her husband, Andrei Podbalnik. to the bronze medal position. Very secure lift, and it's good! 113 for Popelnaya. And she displaces Besra Duman, goes into the bronze medal spot here. Exceptional. Again, that was voted 2-1 in her favour, but it was sufficiently clean. The lines were correct.
Second attempt, representing Turkey,
An attempt coming of Besra Duman to go into the silver medal position, and in doing so would break her junior world record. Still only 18. Junior world record of 114. She set it in the European Championships in Bergsamere last year when she won silver and junior gold. Had a couple of attempts on Friday, didn't get them from 115. So this 119, serious stuff. Beyond her, is it? Looks it. Well, she had to go for something she felt serious there. Could have gone for 117, which would have elevated her to second, but she's had a look at what the others are going for. And if she was to have a chance of a medal and a higher medal, then she felt that was the weight to go for. Didn't get it. Misses out. At the moment on the top three, misses out on the silver medal spot, misses out on that junior world record. The return of Amalia Perez in Mexico. Didn't score 120 last time. Her America's record is 130 from the Rio Paralympic Games. Put her into the silver medal position now. A weight that she is more than capable of. $120 from the great Amalia Perez to go into the silver medal position. Raised again, took a while in getting there, and because of that, it's 2-1 against. She's in danger of being wiped out here. And I'm not sure that's ever happened to her before in a major competition. I'm pretty certain it hasn't. Needs to rescue it in the final round, but she may be on the brink of losing her crown. Perez really needed that lift to try and raise the initiative again. So far, she's not on the board. It all went against her again with the chest and the final press. Stopped on the way. To round off the second round, in a few moments will be Mariana Shevchuk. Before that, to improve her standing in second place. Zhao Kuzhan of China going for 121 to add 4 onto her mark from the opening round, but it would not see her into the gold medal position. $121 for Zhao Kuzhan. Push through strongly. That will be a good lift all the way through. She improves a lot to 121. She stays in the silver medal position, but now she's only 4 kilos off the gold medal spot of Mariana Shevchuk of Ukraine. Some super lifts there from Zhao. Some super lifts all told. Only 3 misses so far out of 15. Tremendous. So the world record holder, that was 131 back in February. She's cleared 125 already, going for 128 now. Shevchuk looking to extend her lead again to 7 kilos. $128, wasting no time, Shevchuk. That was just splendid. And she improves a lot. She's heading closer towards that world record. Shevchuk, 128. Tremendously executed. And again, not hanging around by any stretch of the imagination. Straight up. So Shevchuk leads, 128, gold medal position for Ukraine. Zhao Kuzhan in the silver for China with 121. And Polnaya now third for Russia with 113. Duman and Campos just outside.
Representing Morocco, Nur-Sultan,
Third and final round, Nahad El Garab, first of all for Morocco. Looking to leap from 7th to 6th. Elgarar going for 1:03. Just to improve her standing, it would be her best world championship finish. Erin, she's got it. She has made it happen. Look at what it means. It's not a medal, but it feels like one. She's up in the 6th. And her best world championship finish is on the way. Solid lift, brilliantly executed, and you can't really ask any more than what she has achieved there, and the absolute utter delight. Tremendous. San coming up now to try and knock it down a little bit further. .106 for Shishazan. Would put her back into the top 5. She'd overtake Campos on the head-to-head as she's 2.5 kilos lighter in body weight. She for 106. She gave that a really good go, but it's 2-1 against her. Centre referee happy, the side one's not so much. One for the chest sequence on the left, and from the right, the press. So 100 she finishes with, and that is at best 7th, and she could still be knocked down by 1 spot. Camila Campos next up to stay in 5th. This to go equal with Besra Duman, but Duman has the advantage in the head-to-head. Campos for 110, the America's champion. Campos struggling at 110, and that doesn't look like it's going to get fully raised at all, so she'll not get that. She had the previous 2 lifts. 106 her best, and she stays in 5th, which actually would have been the case anyway. On we go. But Campos sadly didn't. Pan Am's the next target in Lima then. And she and Amalia Perez will presumably try and find a way to avoid each other.
Representing Turkey, Besra Duman.
Would be quite the head-to-head in an Americas competition. Besra Duman then, going once more for a new European junior record. She's the holder of it at 1:14. This to send her back into the medals, to put her third. Every lift from now on, aiming for the medals. .119, she's had a really good stab at it, and again, it's just the final section that she was unable to get raised. So, 110 she checks out at. Fifth for Besra Duman. She'd won bronze in the last World Championships in Mexico City. She's not in the medals here. It was an amazing achievement for a 16-year-old last time out. Just needed a little bit more, and as you'll see, started to go downwards again.
Third attempt, representing Mexico, Amalia Perez.
Big moment for Amalia Perez of Mexico. Aiming for the silver medal here. 2 misses at 120 for the chest sequence only. She got it raised. Remember, her America's record is 9 kilos higher than this. But she has conceded that it will not be a world title for her this time. But she still wants that silver. She's never successfully defended a world title, but she has won 3 world crowns, 3 silvers. She wants this to be a 4th. If she gets this, she is still not guaranteed a medal, but this will get her on the board and will put her into 2nd for now with 3 to lift. Had to get the chest sequence right. And the votes have gone against her again. 2-1 against. Both on the chest. Appeal is in now, I can tell you. Technical challenge requested immediately. So at the moment, she has been wiped out. She's not on the board at all. We'll keep an eye on it for you. 3 to go. It was down to the chest sequence again. And only that. If it is successful, she would go into the silver medal position. It'll be Podpol Naya next to go for Russia. We'll see if we can get a decision on Perez before that. It has been rejected. So she has been wiped out, Perez. Tamara Podpolnaya of Russia going for 122. It's a leap of 9 kilos here. She's currently in the bronze medal position, but she wants the silver here. Podpolnaya, 1-2-2 to go into second place. And she has! Terrific lifting. Goes into the silver medal position. She's on the podium no matter what. For the first time in 4 years. It's a World Championship silver for the moment.
Representing China,
Zhao Kujian of China. After that, tremendous success for Podpolnaya. Looking to get the silver medal back. She's not attempting the gold, so Shevchuk is the champion for Ukraine. For the first time, she's world champion. Zhao Kujian is currently third, and this an attempted silver for 126. This to match her Asian record from the European Open Championships in 2015 in Egger. At 126. She's got it! She has got it! 3 out of 3, and she again rises up into the silver medal position. Podpolnaya gets the bronze. It's gold for Shevchuk, but Zhao Kujian gets the silver. Her first World Championship medal since the bronze in 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. The 2006 World Champion, 2008 Paralympic Champion, and she's had a clean bill of health all the way here. 117, 121, 126.
Representing Ukraine, Mariana Shevchuk.
Mariana Shevchuk coming out, the world record holder with that 131 set in Dubai, the FASA World Cup in February. This an attempt at a new world record at 131. She's going for it. Already cleared 125 and 128. Aiming for a new world record. She has the gold. She's world champion. Can she round off in the best way possible? The strain is obvious to see, and it was too much this time. But for the first time, she's world champion anyway. clearing 128. That 1-3-1, she's determined about it. She's done it already. Half a kilo more on top of that world record from 6 months ago. Big chance she's going to go for it. She is going to go for it. She's coming back. She's going to have a fourth attempt at 131.5 and that new world record.
So we know the medalists, we know which order they're going to receive their medals. Are we going to finish the first session with a world record?
131.5. As you can see, Amalia Perez had that technical challenge, the appeal rejected, so she is wiped out. But 121 would have been fourth for her anyway. Podpolnaya gets the bronze, 122. Xiao Kuizhan, the silver, 126. Shevchuk's cleared 128. She's got the gold. Now she wants to break her own world record. World champion for the first time.
To prepare themselves to lift. Taking the advantage of all of this.
She's had a magnificent competition. A rising star she is. European champion last year in Bergsumer. World champion now. Silver in 2015 in the Europeans when she won junior gold. Fourth of the Paralympic Games in Rio. 122 she lifted in finishing a kilo behind Amalia Perez at the last World Championships. Here she goes again. She's wasted no time. She's got it up there. Is it a world record? She's come close to it. 2-1 against her. Denied for the bar control by one of the side referees and the other for the jest and the press. She gave it a really, really good go. Shevchuk is world champion. She'll have to wait another time to break her own world record. Absolutely excellent competition. Lot to enjoy for it.
So stick around and show your appreciation for those medal winners. Thank you to
Really close, not very far away, because our centre referee was satisfied and gave that the bill of approval. The others didn't. So Shevchuk takes the gold for Ukraine. World champion for the first time, clearing 128, but missed a world record attempt. Xiao Kuizhan of China, the silver. Podpolnaya of Russia, the bronze, on a major international comeback. Bezra Duman finishes fourth for Turkey. Camila Campos fifth for Chile. And the medal presentation on the way shortly.